Volume 1, Number 9. After Marissa and Grace went to a book signing, Grace had been inspired to start writing. It was enough inspiration to start writing the book that she had long awaited to write. Although she had not had an actual title, she had the inspiration to write. It was just what she needed. The book signing, while small, was enough to get her started. As Christmas was upon them, they had a play date for the girls to meet. Abby and Melissa were perfect for each other as they were around the same age. It was nice to have the girls meet and get to know each other. Grace, I think they're perfect for each other. They're about the same age, too. Yeah, it's good. They can play together. See how they play really nice together? Yeah, I'm really glad. I apologize. I have a little bit of a cold, said Grace. It's that time of year. I know. Oh boy, here it comes. Are you gonna blow your nose? Yeah. Hold on a second. Oh, you got a cold? Yeah. So, what did you think of the book signing? I thought that was exactly what I needed, Marissa. I needed to go to the book signing to see exactly what it was to write a book. I knew that's exactly what you needed, said Marissa. You needed to see what it was to write a book from front to cover to back cover. Well, I still don't have a title. I still don't know where to start. Like, I need a title. Where should I say? You should say love is like glue. That's funny. You should make it funny. Something that's an eye catching title. Love will keep us together. No, that's not it. I don't know. Should write it about kids. No, there's too many books like that. You'll figure something out. So as they were talking over coffee, she finally decided that she'll figure it out. The play date was going really well, but Grace knew she was going to have to find her inspiration alone. Eventually, she was going to have to be by herself at the cottage and just do it by herself. Anyway, Marissa had to leave and take Abby home and just leave Grace to herself. Marissa had to go back to nursery school anyway the next day. So the next day, Abby and Grace and Marissa all went to the nursery school so that they could introduce Abby to the nursery school where Melissa went to nursery school. Abby was enrolled in nursery school. Even though Abby was not the right age, she could still go to the nursery school daycare center, the same daycare center that the kids went to. So it was perfect. It worked out. And shortly after that, Grace went to the cottage so she could start writing. It was a cold winter day, and she was all bundled up at the cottage and she began to write. And all she did was write and journal. Eventually, something would catch, and the idea would catch on, and it would catch on like fire. And eventually, she came up with a title, but she scrubbed that idea too. She said, "You know what? I'm just going to not worry about it. Eventually, something will come up, and I will come up with an idea." By then, Michael had called, and Michael was going to come over to the cottage to see what she was doing, as he was on break before the Thursday report. Michael stopped at the cottage. "So, are you writing the book?" I tried. I gave up. I haven't come up with the title. I'm just having a writer's block. Well, you look warm and cozy. Yeah, I do. You look so warm and cozy with a cup of coffee and a pen in your hand. Yeah. Oh, well. So I'm just going to go and take a nap and maybe sit on it. Maybe the ideas will come flowing. I always think I come up with ideas better when I nap. So Grace went in to take a nap and Michael left. As Michael was going to go to the Thursday report, he left. Thursday's report was right before Christmas. Of course, this was the big week to see if he was going to have a rental week, as a lot of people were coming in for Christmas. Well, he talked to Vanessa, Harrison, and then Cynthia, and then Frank Rutherford. As Frank Rutherford's structure was up and erected, and he saw a huge, massive interest in what was happening with Thursday's report. But before the report, Michael went over to the new structure. Wow, what a difference, said Michael. It's actually erected. Yeah, that's all it is right now. It's just a building right now. Not much else. But we at least got the building started. Yeah, that is true. Now you can do all the internal stuff like the electrical and all the specific things. He said, oh, the electrical is already installed. Already, said Michael. Yeah, they did all the electrical, they did all the plumbing, everything's ready to go. Michael was surprised. Well, I have to get ready for Thursday's report. Are you going to be there? Yeah, I'll be there, said Frank. Okay. As Harrison was preparing the notes for Thursday's report, it was just minutes away as everybody was congregating into the conference room. This was the last report for Christmas. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Thursday's report. I'm Harrison Jacobs, as I'm going to do the last report before Christmas. I know everybody's excited about Christmas, aren't you? Yeah, really excited. Okay, I know the Christmas party was a huge success, so I'm glad that everybody got their Christmas bonuses. I hope everybody got their Christmas bonuses. Yep. Everybody was happy. Good. That was great. It was a great turnout. The last report, we didn't mention much about it because we didn't know what the count was. But this week, we do have a head count. Everybody that received their Christmas bonuses, which is everybody in the office, and then some, all received their Christmas bonuses. We have a total of 100 out of 100 got Christmas bonuses. So we just want to congratulate everybody for getting their Christmas bonuses. Not one person was missed. Okay. Everybody was accounted for, basically. Oh, thank God, said Michael. Meaning everybody got a Christmas bonus. And that's good news. So anyway, what I wanted to tell you is because this week is going to be a little busy with rentals, as a lot of travelers are going to be in and out of town. Those of you who are going to be working Christmas Eve, you're going to get double pay for working Christmas Eve. So if you work Christmas Eve, you're really going to be fortunate. You're going to get paid extra. So consider yourselves lucky for working Christmas Eve. Okay. Now I know some of you are dealing with head colds because we got a lot of people running, getting sick. I hear some people blowing their nose right now. Yeah. So if you're sick, you can go ahead and go home. Thank you. I know there's a lot of people that are dealing with head colds and everything. Anyway, so I just want to let you know paychecks are Friday at 2 o'clock. Don't forget, if you have any concerns or questions, go to HR. And that's it for the report. Thanks for being here and have a very Merry Christmas. And see you after the New Year. I'll see you. There will be a report between the New Year though, for Thursday, right before the New Year's. So see you before the New Year. Okay, see you then. Okay, thank you, Harrison. Bye, Harrison. Happy Merry Christmas. As the report wound up to be a somewhat success, Michael was ready to head out. He had things to do. He had to go back to the office to get things done with Frank. Okay, Frank, so tell me what's going on with the office building. Well, everything's up and running. We just got to get things kind of cleaned up. Oh, okay, so it'll be open after the New Year? Yeah, after the New Year. He has to go through building inspections and everything. Oh, wow. So it's ready to go? Yeah, it'll be ready to go after the New Year. Oh, that's really great. So you're gonna hire staff and everything? Yeah, we're gonna staff it with a temp agency first before we hire an actual staff. You need any help? Yeah, we can help you. We can do something to help. I mean, I don't know how much help we can be, but we can try to help. Okay, that would be good. I got to get back home. My wife is working on a book right now. So I'm going to go home and help her out. Well, don't you have your kids coming home for Christmas break? I think when does Christmas break start? I think the school lets the kids out this week. Yeah, but isn't that tomorrow? Christmas break starts? I don't know for sure. I think my wife knows all that. I'll have to tell her when the kids are off break or ask her, I mean. Okay, we'll find out and let us know when break starts. Well, if today's Thursday, I think tomorrow's the last day of school. Yeah, find out. Okay, I'm off work tomorrow anyway. So Michael goes into the office and tells Vanessa and Cindy. Harrison already left for the day, so Vanessa told Mike. Okay, well, if Harrison already left, aren't you all going to be here? Well, we're going to stick around and finish up our work before we leave. Bethany already left for the day, so she finished up her work and we told her it was okay for her to leave. Okay. Is everybody else feeling under the weather or is it me? No, that's everybody. You getting a cold too? Yeah, that's me. Why don't you go home and get some rest? Said Michael. I know what it is to get a head cold. Yeah, Cindy's not feeling good. Cindy, go home and get some rest. Okay. All right, I'll see y'all later. I'm going to head out. My wife is working on a book right now, so I'm going to see how her progress is. So Michael heads out, and traffic is quite heavy because of Christmas traffic. As Cindy is back at the office, still dealing with the head cold. She's talking to Vanessa. Cindy, you should really go to the doctor. Yeah, I know. I can't believe about how bad my head cold is. Well, I'm going to go to urgent care and see how to deal with this. Okay, good luck. So Cindy heads to urgent care to deal with her problem and leaves for work. And Vanessa leaves for the day too. Michael's on his way home to go to Grace's cottage. Grace is still sleeping, so Michael wakes her up. Hey, Grace, shouldn't we get ready to pick up the kids? Yeah, let's get ready to pick up the kids. As Grace and Michael go home, they wait for the other kids to come home before they pick up the other ones. Okay, why don't we pick up Melissa, Michael, and Josiah first? Because the other kids are coming home. Mom and Dad are home. They'll wait for the other kids to come home. Oh, they'll wait for the kids. Okay. Yeah, they said they'll wait for the other kids to come home. You mean Bailey and the other kids? Yeah. Okay. Well, Jeni and Elijah said that they were okay with Grandma and Grandpa waiting for them too. So that'll work out fine. So they waited for them to come home. And Michael and Grace went to get the other kids. And as they got home, Grandma and Grandpa had the kids. It was all good. Wow, at least that's one less thing to worry about. Grace always gets concerned because she has to be two places in one as both kids get out of school at the same time. At least both groups of kids get out. Okay, kids, when does school break start? It actually starts today. Oh, you don't have to go to school tomorrow? No, we don't have to go to school tomorrow. Okay, well then that's good. I thought school break started Friday. Well, Friday's our last day. You mean Thursday's your last day? Yeah, Thursday's our last day. Okay. Fridays are officially our last day because we don't have school. Okay. All right, sounds like a confusing mess. When's your last day? Today. Oh, okay. All right, so that we got that cleared up. So you have no school on Friday. No school on Friday. Okay. So, Bailey, did you get your report card? Yeah, I did. How'd you do in school? All A's and one B. Okay, that's good. Not that bad. How'd you do in school, Jeni? Here's my report card. You got all A's? Oh, good job, Jeni. And what about you, Elijah? All A's? Oh, good job. Okay, that's good work, kids. So anyway, the kids showed them their report card, and they showed their grandparents their report card, and then of course, Mrs. Yokoshoto. Okay, do we get something special for a report card? Mm, we'll think about it. How about that? We'll think about something special. We might have a special dinner or something. We know this Christmas break starts. Oh, I can't wait. As Grace went back to her desk and started writing, she needed alone time. Don't bother Mom, she's writing right now. With her cup of coffee, she started writing, and she had some quiet time alone. While the babysitters, Jackie and Rachel, were helping out, it was a good time to be quiet. Jessica was coming in to relieve Rachel. It'll be okay. We have some downtime before dinner. This was a perfect time for Grace to at least do some thinking. This quiet time was so necessary because eventually Grace was going to come up with the big idea. And all the writing that she was going to do was going to pay off. With a warm cup of coffee and writing, she would eventually acquire the idea. And that was what the idea was from the beginning.